How can you develop a security posture to mitigate the danger of an external or internal attack? That's the question we discussed in our most recent SC Roundtable, sponsored by Microsoft Services.
Thank you very much for coming to our roundtable here at the Beaumont today. What was it that you were hoping to get from this, and what did you get from this session?
A lot of these meetings themselves, sometimes it's breakfast and have a chit-chat, but in this case what I was really getting is a feel for what's going on in the industry right now, the changes that are occurring. We're not just looking at spot solutions. GDPR is one thing. What we're looking at now is how the industry itself is changing, what's going on, the changes from IT security to information security to the engagements with the board. And looking around the table today, we had a good spread of people with very different, in some cases, needs, requirements and desires, how they're meeting them, and taking a lot of that information and actually trying to put it together in a way that I feel I can use in my environment for other people as well.
One of the most interesting things that I found about today was actually the view from the group, those sitting around the table, on risk, and also the fact that the people aspect came through so strongly. So we do have a lot of technology that can support us, but it's the people and the processes and the training and the education and the workplace culture that supports all of this. So that for me was massively interesting.
One of the topics that was very important is trying to get the message across to people who aren't necessarily very techie, whose job is not technologically facing, but somebody described them as the sort of the hard outer shell of the organization. What do you think we can do to sort of get those messages across to people?
I think perception is reality, so we have to really do a good job in terms of sales and marketing here. That's my opinion. So we really have to be communicating what exactly our industry is, because the perception is that it's deeply technical, that you have to be incredibly intelligent to work in it. And whilst I would like to say, yes, you do, the reality is that you don't. Our industry is so diverse that it has a job for pretty much anyone.
We were talking earlier about the difference between security and safety, and my learning as an ergonomist was learning through the safety culture of the safety critical domains like nuclear and transportation and pharma, and they have the safety culture, which is a very explicit thing, which has taken them a long time to build up, and we need to try and move the argument away from security and cyber security, which is jargon really, to safety, which is a common word that everybody understands safety. And it's about keeping the enterprise safe and keeping the people in the enterprise safe, keeping the customers safe, and keeping the environment safe within which the enterprise operates. And I think safety is a word which directors and customers and everybody can relate to, rather than security, which is a little bit more cloudy.